Page 482, number 15. At the beginning of the video for number 11, I said I was going to do 11 and 15 together, and then I ended the video, so I'm going to do number 15 now. Same directions as number 11. We're supposed to use an algebraic model to eliminate the parameter and identify the graph and verify it using a graphing calculator. So this time our parametric equations are x equals t squared and y equals t plus 1. Now they do give you a hint in the book to substitute y into the x equation and simplify it if necessary, and then leave the equation in terms of x. It's a very difficult equation. It's an implicitly defined equation for y, so it's difficult to get y by itself. So we're going to solve it for x instead. So our first step is to get t by itself, which is easier in the y equation by subtracting 1 from both sides. So we get that our t equals y minus 1. Then what we'll do is we'll substitute it in the x equation. So our x equation is going to be, instead of t squared, we're going to have y minus 1 squared. And I'm going to leave it that way because I can identify this as a parabola that opens to the right. And you can see that the vertex will be at 0, 1. You want to remember, you want to think of it backwards because it's sideways. So the h and k that you're normally associated with the parabola are switched. So the vertex is at 0, 1. So again, putting this in our calculator, and there's my two equations for the 84, and when I look at the graph, I see that it is indeed a parabola opening sideways, and you can see the vertex is at 0, 1, and the lower half of the parabola is missing only by the boundaries that are placed on my t right now, but I could extend that to make it a full parabola. And again, I have a similar situation with the Inspire. There's the two equations right on the screen, and there's the parabola with the same vertex at 0, 1.